Hello, my name is Shauna. Welcome to my channel. Today is going to be an eyebrow tutorial. Right, I didn't do too bad for my first try. So now what I'm doing is just pulling my hair back so that I can get started. Right, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Put in the comment section if you want more content or if you have specific content that you want or whatever. So while I take forever to get started, I am going to start to ramble and say that I found some face mist at Dollar Tree, and yes, I did use it. There it is right there, and yes, it did break out my face. I'm itchy as we speak. This was a bad idea. So there I am, mentally preparing for the foolishness that is about to occur. Spraying my face down so at least it's not ashy. Fanning away the moisture. Right, maybe I should speed this up. No, never mind. Right, so I'm just fanning that away so that it dries down. Okay, and I'm going to get started. Oh wait, no, first I'm going to show you the products. Here's E.l.f. It's the Wonder Brow, and then I have a pencil, and then I have like a random spoolie I bought from, what was it? AliExpress. Right? And there's my mirror for today. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows out like I do in every other video. But this time I'm actually going to add stuff to them. So your first step is going to be to, I guess, brush them up. So make sure they're all like in an upward or brushed in an upward motion. That makes any sense? Well, yeah, it makes sense, but never mind. So here I am zooming in. This is what my eyebrows look like when I start. Now I must say so myself that I do have a pretty decent set, so this didn't take much. Not sure if I did it 100% correct, but this is just my way. So pretty much what I did was I filled in all those little spaces where I can see skin so that everything looked uniformly thick. Okay, I wanted them to be thick, like Drake thick. Thick, like a milkshake thick. Okay, so of course my first step, instead of filling in, was to make the shape. So I just followed the natural shape that the eyebrow lady did when she waxed my eyebrows. It's not exactly that angle that everybody else has, but I worked with it. And then after I made the shape, I just filled it in, whatever spaces that I could see, as best as I could. Some people use like short strokes, but I just needed to fill it in. Like I mainly needed the color. I don't need to make it look like I have extra hair there. But I do have some bald patches, so I needed to fix it. Right, so it takes a little while, but don't be discouraged, you can get it. So that looked really dark. So what I did was I took the spoolie on the other end and I brushed it out just a little bit to soften the color, is what I caught myself doing. And now that I'm editing, I see some spots that I could have filled in, but I didn't have no contacts in, so I did my best. I hope you appreciate. So now I'm just filling in the other brow, which was more sparse. This one I had more control over the shape because it has less hair in it. Funny how that works. Right? So of course, as they say, eyebrows are definitely not twins. They're not sisters, they're cousins. So don't be discouraged if they don't look exactly the same. Nobody's even gonna notice, except you probably. And if somebody does notice, they were staring at you too hard anyway. Say thank you. Okay? Right, so I'm just doing the same exact thing. Now this eyebrow required a little bit more, I guess, help, because it was more bald. But I got it together. It was fine. Right? So I just balanced between drawing with some of the short strokes on this one because I needed more hair, and then I guess just coloring. Went back and forth just a little bit, mostly between the spoolie and the pencil. Just let that play for a second. talking too much. Alright, and here I am being a perfectionist. Do not stress yourself once again. You know, this is a good idea since we have to wear masks everywhere. I think I'm gonna do a video just with eyeshadow, no foundation or anything like that. I'll think about it. Right here I am smoothing and perfecting and just doing the most. Okay. Cool, I'm actually liking how this turned out. Just blending the other eyebrow. You know, I think that this was so easy because my brows are already really thick. It's probably supposed to take longer. Maybe I'll go look at somebody else's tutorial because I might not even be doing this right. But I think it turned out great, so I decided to share it with everybody. Alright, and once again, the brows are cousins. Okay, not sisters. So at this point, it's looking like one is thicker than the other. But I'll fix it, no worries. Right? So far, this eyebrow is my favorite. So, no need to rush, even though it didn't take me all that long. Just take your time and make sure you blend everything out until you get it right and it looks like some eyebrows you would want to have. Now, this one could use a little bit more of a fill. I think I'll try other products instead. Do a little bit of research and find out which ones are better. But this one didn't turn out too bad, so I'm not going to complain. Let's just leave it alone. Nice to me. Nope, but not for the video. Shona, voiceover Shona thinks it's fine. Brush, 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 blend, blend, blend. God, this video is 20 minutes long. I gotta talk to you for a full 20 minutes. I hope you don't mind me pausing. Okay, good. So here's brunette, and this is the Wonder Brow thing with the fibers. I probably should have got black, but now I know. Right, so I'm just throwing that there. Make the eyebrows stick, hold them in place, and make them a little bit more bushy. So I just did that with both eyebrows until I thought that everything looked fine. Alright then, let it dry some. Should probably get an electric fan, but oh well. Alright, so I believe my next step is going to be to clean up, where I do the thing with the concealer. This is Panama from Juvias place. It's a shade stick. I also use it as concealer. It's like a really pale beige. water break. Okay, here we go. So this is the brush I decided to use. Don't know why, but I just thought it was a good idea. It's usually for liner. Well, not usually, actually it's supposed to be for liner, but I like to use things differently. So I started underneath, and pretty much what this step does is it gives you more of a shape, like it makes the shape pop for you. So it's more like it stands out. So after this part, I didn't really know what to do next, so I ended up putting more concealer at the top and using like a little bushy brush to blend it out and make it less linear. Did that on both brows. Alright, so I didn't want to waste any foundation, so what we're going to do now is pretend that that is what I'm doing. Here's some Garnier sunscreen, right, that I usually use for moisturizer before I put my primer on. I'm going to go ahead and rub that in. Now at this point, of course, afterwards you would put on your foundation and do your eyeshadow, things like that. Well, of course you do your eyeshadow first, but yeah. Rub that in. Now we're going to zoom in for the brows. Looks pretty good. Like literally this is my second time doing it. Pretty shocked. I did a good job. Alright, and that one is the winner. And now that I'm doing a voiceover, I think the other one looks better. Alright, so now we're going to keep up with our game of pretend. And what I'll do next is, drumroll please, put on mascara. Yes, just pretend that this is a full face and that I'm finished and that the eyeshadow looks really nice. Right? Look at this. I had to get the mirror because we have to perfect it. Remember, this is pretend. Your imagination has to, you know. And there's where I started to itch from that face mist, unfortunately. And then what I did was I put on lip gloss. See, like my eyebrows aren't white at the top. This is Glass Slipper. It's my favorite, I think, next to chocolate, and it's Fenty Beauty. But I went ahead and slathered that on. Right? Didn't look too shabby. Lips nicely moisturized. Alright, so you pretty much get the picture. This is the eyebrow tutorial, and this was me pretending to put on makeup afterwards. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Right, enjoy your day, night, evening. Bye-bye now.